Unfortunately, all the press for Uber lately has been terrible. It's really a shame. I'm a huge fan of the company and I use their service all the time. But when you read about the sexual harassment and discrimination claims, when you see the video of the CEO arguing with the driver about what the driver is being paid, when you read about how Uber purposely circumvented the rules of various cities by grayballing members of the city from seeing what they were doing, it's depressing and makes you think twice about using Uber. Now, Uber seems to be responding. They've hired Eric Holder, the ex-attorney general, to come in and investigate the harassment claims. They've got Ariana Huffington coming out and engaging with employees about how the culture could be changed. They're looking for a COO to help the management team create a sustainable company. The question is that enough? Particularly when you think about the real drivers of the failure are that the company was so performance-oriented. It was driven by scaling, getting big as fast as possible, and rewarding people for high performance without attending to how that performance was achieved. They espoused values like be super pumped, be fierce, be competitive, don't mind stepping on people's toes. And those kinds of values trampled everything else. It's understandable in a business that's a platform business where often winner takes most, if not all. So scaling is important, but they made the mistake of not attending to culture. And when I say that, what we're talking about is not understanding what's prized at the company, what's rewarded at the company, what makes decisions when management isn't in the room. And it was clear that the value system of be super pumped, always be hustling, trumped everything else that they espoused about how to treat people. So what needs to be done now is they clearly have to do some work at the top to make sure that the strategy and the operating and the culture of the company get more aligned, and the whole management team can play a role in that. They also need to engage leaders below the C-suite because Uber runs a very decentralized model of Uber in every city, and leaders in those cities need to not only attend to growing Uber's operation in that city, but also to making sure the culture is right there. And they need to engage the whole workforce at Uber in what really is the culture about, what should be prized. And they need to call into question some of these things that are automatically in people's heads now about always be hustling. Is there another way to do that, to encourage performance, but also reward people who get that performance in the right way?